Hello everyone. In this video, we will take a look at passing objects to methods and review method overloading. So let's get started. You may have seen the circle object used throughout the lesson. This particular class is using the circle object and printing its area. As you can see, the print area method takes a circle object as an argument, but what if we wanted to print the area of a triangle or print the area of a square? For that, we will have to overload the print area method to take a square and a triangle object as arguments. So let's do that. And now one for the square object. Now let's try and compile it. As you can see, the compiler doesn't know about the triangle and square objects yet, so let's write them. Let's start with the triangle. If you remember from geometry, a triangle's area is calculated by multiplying its base by its height and then dividing by 2. So let's define the triangle with those properties, like this. Double base, double height. Now let's give it a no arc constructor, like this. And in here, we're just going to give the base a value of 1 and the height a value of 1 also. And also let's define another constructor that takes values for the base and the height. If this is the first time you're seeing that this keyword is basically used to differentiate between this variable here and this one up here, since they both have the same name. This implies this one up here, and then the one without the this implies this one. Now let's write the getArea method and we'll be done here for the triangle. And again, the area is the base times the height. Let's surround that with parentheses and divide it by 2. It's always good practice when if you're dealing with doubles, you put the value after the decimal point, which in this case is just 0. So if we try to compile this program again, we should see one less error. So let's see. Let's compile a triangle first. So there is an error in the triangle class. Let's see what it is. And we're just missing a curly bracket for the class. So let's just add it. Let's compile it one more time. And now let's compile the geometric objects program. Oh. It's Java C. Okay, so we do get one less error. The compiler still doesn't know about the square, so let's write it. If you remember, the area of the square is calculated by squaring the length of one of its sides, since they're all the same. So for the square, all we really need is one property that tells us what's the length of one of its sides. Okay. Let's also give it a no-arg constructor that takes obviously no arguments, and a different constructor that takes the side length as an argument. So we're going to be defining two constructors here. So it'll be public square. This is the no arg constructor. And the side here is just 1. You can do 1.0. And then for the other one, it will take two values. One value, double side. And again, we'll use the this keyword to differentiate between the variable on the top and the variable in the constructor, since they both have the same name. Now we have left is define the getArea method, and we'll be done with the square. And that's it. Let's compile square. Compile is fun. Now we compile again. This one. And it works. Now let's add the triangle and square objects to our main method and pass them to the printArea method that we wrote earlier. Let's take a value of 5.0 also, and then we just call the printArea, and we just pass my square to it. Now let's do the same for the triangle. And let's see what's an interesting one. Let's do a base of 4 and a height of 3. And let's make this 0.0. and 3.0. Let's just call the print area method. And that's it. Let's see if this compiles and let's see what we get. Yeah. And there you have it. Hope this video was useful and thanks for watching.